Hi, this is Margaret with Noble Desktop, and today we'll have another episode of Tricks of the Trade. One technique that's pretty useful, say I'd like to know where this clip is in my browser, where it's being stored. I can control click on this and say Reveal in Project. It's going to take me directly to where this clip is being stored. I could also say Reveal in Finder, and that's going to show me where I've stored it in my computer, which is also helpful. Something else you may find useful is to control click on the sequence itself, the name of the sequence on your timeline, and say Reveal Sequence in Project. It's a really efficient way if you wanted to rename your clip. Maybe this is actually called 3A. Very handy for a number of reasons that you'll discover as you keep editing, to be able to reveal your clips and also to reveal your sequence. Another tricks of the trade is nesting. Now, if I were to want these two video clips that make up this split screen to just be one video clip to make it easier to move around, and this goes for anything. This can go for 10, you could have like 20 split screens or have a very complicated text setup. You could just highlight the clips that you want to nest, control click, and say nest. You can call this whatever you'd like. I'll call it split screen guitar. And now this becomes its own clip. You might notice that it's also become, but I wanted to make a change. Maybe I want this hand to be more of a close-up. So you go to the clip that this responds to, and I happen to remember that I put a crop on him as an effect. So I'm going to uncrop that a little bit to give him some room. I'm going to scoot him over to the other side, maybe make him a little bit larger since I'm more interested in this case in showing his technique for guitar playing. So I'll scoot it over like so. Let's see how that looks. I'm going to mute this. Maybe I want it a little bit higher up in the screen, so that means I have to make this a little bit larger. Scoot it over a little bit more. So maybe he just has a very excellent playing. That's less. Say I like that. Nest, as soon as you've made a change, once you go back, it's already done. Your nested clip immediately reflects the change you've just made. Let's put this out of sync. If you were to say move into sync, it goes right back. You might have noticed there was another option there, and that other option was slip into sync. That option happens to be shaded out because this is an MP4 file where the audio and the video go together without question. If these clips didn't necessarily go together, then you would have the option of saying slip into sync, meaning pretend that this is the numbers would disappear and it would be considered a synced clip. In which case, perhaps it was out of sync when you recorded it and then you wanted to make it in sync. So when you say slip into sync, you're forcing sync that doesn't now. So an issue that could come up as you're editing is, let's say that in your footage bin, you want this bin to be out of your footage bin. But if you move it, it goes into another bin. You can't get it to that it's free to move on its own. So I'm going to double click on the footage bin. So now you have your own bin called footage. It's a separate panel now. And now I'm going to click on here and say undock panel. Now this is nice and loose now, and here's my project. And I wanted this to be removed from the footage bin. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring it right there. And then just close this bin. It's still there. I haven't deleted anything. I've simply moved this one bin out of the footage bin. So your bins are always when they're double clicked on, they create their own panel that you can undock, and if you need to do exactly what I just did, you could close your panel. I would recommend that. I would recommend having as few things open at any point. You can also just say close other panels and groups. You only have your Noble. This is my main project. I'm going to say close other panels and groups, so that's the only thing open. It's a good idea to keep your workspace as simple and clean as possible. I hope you've enjoyed this Tricks of the Trade episode. This has been Margaret with Noble Desktop.